Alright, Shalom, Michael, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that sees word and our true faith and sincerity. Today I got the brother,
and
young brother Barack with an Akim from the Great Millstone Birmingham camp. You know what I mean? You know how the spirit work, cut the camera on. And we just go straight to the scriptures, man. You want to go and get what you going to get first out, or what? Go and get that out, because we talking about that, you know what I mean? Because, hey, that was all about, man, bringing forth Yahushua, man. You know, this is how you show love toward the Lord. You always talking about it. You know what I mean? That's how you love Yahweh Yahushua. You always talking about it. And you can't just, ain't always be a secret counsel. You gotta let everybody else know. You know what I mean?
City set on the hill, man.
That's it.
We say, what I tell you in your ear, you preach from the housetop.
That's it.
You know?
That's it. You got it.
Yeah, because it's Isaiah 42 and verse 1. Behold my servant, whom I uphold, my elect, whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles.
See? Hey, and it said, who he uphold, man. Yeah, I mean, because you really see people that ain't in this truth, they boiled out, man.
That's it.
If you ain't in this truth, you gone, man. Yeah, I mean, it's the Lord that's upholding us, especially what we know now.
That's it.
You'll be even more bugged out, man. You know, but the Lord is upholding us, man. Yeah, I mean, you gotta.
Continuing on. Matter of fact, I got a precept on back
okay.
it up.
Yeah.
This is the book of Proverbs 8. Let me start at verse 30. It says, Then I was by him, as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him.
Got it.
And this time about Yahushua, the Heavenly Father. But continuing on, it says, rejoicing in the inhabitable parts of the earth, of his earth, and my delight with the sons of men. And that's the elect, man. You know, that's what the number that we're hoping to be a part of, man. Yeah. That's why we are giving this to make our common election sure, man. Because that's what it's all about, man. We were sucking on it last night. It's all about getting saved, man. You know, it's all about getting mercy, man, from destruction to come, man. You know? That's why you going everywhere, I've been looking for it, uphold.
You got it, huh?
Because really, uphold just means, I'm going to get it. I'm just get it.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is mercy, man. You can't think of nothing else but mercy, man. See, the seats on the chairs it's a reserved number. It's not like everybody get in free to 10 o'clock and you got to pay. No, man. It's a fixed number of seats on the chariots, man. You know, starting with the 144 and the 1/3, man.
Is it?
You know, and we got to hope and pray to be part of that number, because everything's already predestined. Ain't like we got to make our call and election sure, but guess what? It was already set. It was set in stone before the foundations of the earth, man.
Is it?
So that's why we got to hope and pray that the Lord have mercy on us, man.
Is it?
And we be part of that number, man. Cause that's what else, man? What else, man? You have $10 million. Guess what? That shit gonna be burned up pretty soon. Whatever anything corner is gonna fade away, man. Only thing we can hope is being part of that number, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to lose. What ain't shit here for us? You got it though, what?
Yeah, I got a definition. I got a precept. It's Strong's the word uphold in Isaiah 42. Strong's H 8551. It says to grasp, hold, support. It says attain, lay hold of, hold fast.
See, that's it. Just the Lord, see, hold fast. The Lord is the one that's supporting us, man.
That's it.
I said, it ain't of us, man. It's how about the Spirit of the Lord is rushing upon us, man.
That's
The
it.
Lord will continue. The Lord continue to pour out the Spirit upon us, man.
That's it.
You know.
I got some
You
better.
got
This is the book of Psalms 73 and verse 23. Nevertheless, I am continually with thee. Thou hast holden me by my right hand. Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel, and afterward receive me to glory. And that's being a part of the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's all about, man. Retaining mercy, being, like you said, it's already a fixed number, man. But the elect, what the elect will be doing, man? The scripture says, put on, that's the elect, what the elect be doing? The elect be doing the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Being in the scriptures, looking for Yahushua to guide us, man.
Yeah, we
You know
waiting
what I'm
on
saying?
that. We waiting on that wedding date. We waiting to consummate that marriage, man.
That's it. That's it.
You know, we waiting on that marriage to be consummated, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we waiting on, for the Lord to return, and we can so ever be with the Lord. We can live happily ever after.
That's
man.
it.
That's what it's all about, man. Yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna have the goodies of the kingdom, but first we need mercy from the Lord, man. Yeah, I mean, that's and only way we keep ourselves sane, we just talk about the Lord. Yeah, I mean, but I got some. How the Lord, He's gonna uphold us and guide us. This is 2 Ezra 16 and 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, but behold, the days of trouble are at hand. But I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. See? And don't be not afraid or doubt. Those are commandments, man. He ain't like saying, well, it didn't happen. So he's telling you, don't be afraid and don't doubt. Meaning what? The Lord say it's gonna happen. When he told Judas, go do what you gotta do, he got up and did it. When he got there, no, it was like whatever the Lord say is gonna happen, man.
That's it.
So when the Lord gonna put a heavy spirit on us on that day to not be afraid. That's why I say you're not gonna wax pale, meaning that you're not gonna fall apart, man. And we ain't gonna doubt because we know where it's coming from. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is our guide, man.
That's it.
It says, "In the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up." Yeah, that's why we're working off our sin now.
That's it. Charity covers 1, 2, 3.
That's it, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to do what?
Come, so like it. Got this up. Back you up. This is the book of Psalms 27. And I'm going to start at verse, Psalms 27. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, "Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice, have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, will I seek." And it's really talking about these knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Hide not thy face far from me, because if the Lord had this knowledge for us, we'll be lost, man."
Revelation 5.
Yeah, Revelation 5. Yeah. Well, because no man. Yeah.
Come on, man.
It says, "Hide not thy face far from me, put not thy servant away in anger." And that's why we want to be a part of the elect, man. We wishing that we pray that Yahweh Shema Shai will, that we predestinate to be a part of the elect, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It says, because why? If the Lord judge you in your anger, that's indignation, man. That's basically you're going to get those missiles, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, He judges us now about we're going through hell. Little things we go through here and down, man. So in the times to come, we won't have to get those serious judgments with those 2/3 are getting, man. Read this again. It says, "Put not thy servant away in anger. That has been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O power of my salvation." Because why it's all about Yahweh Shai, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, he have the power to save, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's it.
That's it.
Let's see. This 2 Ezra 2. I'm trying to see where I'm going to start it, though. I mean, let's see. This 2 Ezra 2. I started at 38. It says, "Arise up and stand. Behold, the number of those that be sealed in the feast of the Lord, which are departed from the shadow of the world, and have received glorious garments of the Lord." And yeah, and with departing from the shadow of the world, it start off with your mind.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't physically leave this place, man. Oh, matter of fact, get something real quick. Get John 17. Get that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it ain't like you can go anywhere. Because guess what? It said the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. No matter where you go, there's going to be a McDonald's there or a Starbucks. Anything that's dealing with Esau, you got to start. It's going to be with your mind, man. Because now, what it is? It's not the temptations. It's not the Isaac brothers. The other side of town.
OJs.
The OJs. Our mind is on the other side of town. Our mind is how about Shema Shai. This world is not for us. We see the harsh reality of this place. We waiting on the Lord, man. You got
Yeah, this John 17, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. It says, "I have given them thy word, and the world hath hated them."
See?
because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world.
Yep, and that's why we were able to comprehend this. We say, that does make sense. Oh, I get it. That it does. It was already in us, man.
That's it.
You know, you got to...
Verse 15, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
See, so guess what? We're going to have to be in this place. But guess what? We are being kept away from the evil. We're not seduced by this woman no more, man.
That's it.
The Lord has woken us up. We're born again now. That's how you become the virgins, man.
That's it.
At first we were defiled, but now we're born again. We're not seduced by this place no more, man. So we flee the shadow of this world. You know, the darkness of this place. It says, take thy number, O Zion, and shut up those of thine that are clothed in white, which have fulfilled the law of the Lord. The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Because the Lord, hey man, as much as we want the Lord to come back, the Lord want to come back more than we do, man.
That's it.
This was already written before we woke up, man. That was already lined up from the jump, man. How shall his name? It means he delivers, man. He'll deliver. So this is his job. He was created for that certain day, man. You know what I mean?
That's why I say the day of the Lord. Every time the scriptures, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, they tell you who it's all about, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, and that's like I said, waiting on that wedding date. When to consummate the marriage, he couldn't wait. That's why he had to go ahead and get a hold of Mary. But the Lord, he's in order. He got to wait, but that don't mean that it's burning inside him, man. You know what I mean? You know, it says, beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. And that's what we want to be, the group, man.
The angels of their first estate.
We want to be part of that number, man. You know, there ain't nothing else. You want to hit the lotto, or, you know what I mean? You got that genie at the bottom. You ask for one wish, well, I want to be part of it. Let 144,000. You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing else greater than that, man. You know what I mean? You finna get some.
Yeah, I'm looking for some. Yeah, what you want to get?
No. I'm just gonna continue on this then.
Okay.
It says, I Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. That's talking about Yahushua, man. Because he deserved it, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? You just can't fathom when we get around the Lord, man. It ain't gonna be like no teaching moments no more. It's like, that's Yahushua, man. We be able to, you be like, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you what them gorillas is about. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be like, you know what I mean? No, man. You can't fathom that, man. You praising how about Shem Yahushua, man.
But all you got, it's gonna be a build-up, man.
Yeah, man.
Even if we get on those chairs, we still gonna be praising the Lord, man. Because it's all praise due, man.
Yep.
Yo, Barakatah Yahushua, man.
Yep.
You know?
It says, you got something?
Yeah,
you got.
just going back on their virgins.
Yeah.
Now I was looking for this because we are virgins, man. Like you said, being reborn.
Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah 62:5. For as a young man married a virgin, so shall thy sons marry thee. And as the bridegroom rejoiceth over the bride, so shall the Most High rejoice over thee. So basically, like you said, I'm longest for it, man.
Yeah.
You know how he filming, man. You know that Josie's song, I Can't Leave You Alone. You got me filming, man. That's the relationship between the elect and Yahushua, man.
Yep.
Going back to Proverbs 8, his light was in the elect, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got it.
Yeah, man. You can't. You really can't. These bodies can't comprehend that, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, man, we waiting to see the Lord, man. We want mercy from Yahweh about Shema. I mean, we want to be on that first round.
That's it.
I mean, the first round's up, man. Because the thing that's about to go down on this place, the thing is, man, there is something after America. Even though you see it like every day, you wake up the same routine. One day this shit gonna stop, man. One day all this shit gonna come to an end, man. And it's gonna be something way greater. Like this right here is the worst of the worst, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be something better than this, man. You know what I mean? You know, I can continue on this, and you know, it's more on this right here. It says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put out the mortal clothing and put on the immortal. It says, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now they are crowned and receive palms. And yeah, man, mean what we got the new body and said that confess the name of the Most High. And they ain't just talking about Yahweh Shai. Talking about the true nature of the Lord as well, man. See, because Calvin Cappuccino, this nigga, he putting words in the Lord's mouth, man. He watering down the Lord by saying, well, see, gotta be 17 or 18. And then he'll stumble at Deuteronomy 22. Hey, man, you watering down the true nature of the Lord, man. You gotta bring forth the Lord in his entirety, man. You know, you got something?
I'm looking for something.
Okay, yeah. It said now they are crowned and receive palms. So guess what? That's when you could call yourself a king. Because now the Israelites are, you're king. You king. You know what I mean? Like, man, look, man. Nigga, you still, yo, light bill dude, man. How you a king, man? You gotta wait till your house side give that gold, man. You know what I mean? When he get his crowns, you know, it says, then said I unto the angel, what person is that crowned them and giving them palms in their hands? And it lets you know how bad Yahweh is, man. He's the King of Kings, man. Man, did all this and he's gonna crown you, man. You can't fathom that, man. We're gonna be crying in it. You really can't wrap your mind around that, man.
Yeah, but we know it's gonna be a beautiful moment.
No, it is, man.
You know?
That's it. You got something.
Yeah, but you know, there's gonna be a beautiful moment. There's gonna be written about in the kingdom, man. That exact moment when we get your crown, man. And Lord, will we be a part of that number? Right. But then we get this is 1 Corinthians 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, but every man in his own order of Mashiach, the first fruits. Afterward, they are a Mashiach at his coming. Then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule, all authority, and power. For he must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. So that's basically talking about how Yahweh, he's going to get that crown first. That's what I tell you in Revelations, in 19, when he say he had many crowns upon his head. So Yahweh, he got to get the glory before we get our glory, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got it.
That's it, man. Yeah, this is, so he answered and said unto me, is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. So he just said, I'm going to keep him in the world, but just keep him from the evil. You know what I mean? It says, then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. And yeah, man, you got to stand still. So you got to be able to withstand these different elements that, within this place, man. And we still, you know what I mean, talking about your house side. This and that going on. Well, I'm going to talk about Yahweh side. That's part of being delivered in your mind. That's the peace of mind the Lord give us, man. When we go back to the scriptures, man. Because you can be all stressed out and shit, and then you go right back to the scriptures. That's the Lord delivering you and having you a peace of mind, man.
Is it?
You know? You finna get some.
Yeah,
to my that which one get?
63.
To my that peace I leave with you, or you try to get that that's that spirit day of life. You talking about 14:27? Okay, yeah, 14:27. Yeah, man, the Lord, he'll give you a peace of mind when you always go back to the scriptures, man. You know.
Yeah, there you go. This St. John 14, and I'm gonna start at verse 26. It says, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name.
See, to understand those scriptures.
He will teach you all things and bring all things to your remembrance.
And I say something too, because understanding brings comfort, man. The reason why we're going through this, we can go back to scripture and say, oh, that's why. You know what I mean? Ain't like I'm shooting from the head. I don't know what's going on. Let's just see if I hit it on the head. No, we can go to the scriptures, it's going to hit on the head, man. Every time. You know what I mean? You got it.
It said, whatsoever I have said unto you, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you, not as the world giveth. Give I unto you, let not your heart be troubled.
See? That lets you know it's a peace of mind. Ain't talking about a hug and, you know what I mean, and $35. No, it's a peace of mind the Lord is leaving with us, man. You know? You got it?
neither let it be afraid.
See? Yeah, cause that's why when all hell break loose, we're gonna go back to the scriptures, man. We ain't gonna fall apart that they love moving part of that number. We ain't gonna fall apart that. We're gonna go right to the scriptures, man. Say, the Lord did say this and he did say that. You know what I mean? You got something else?
Yeah, come go this the book of John 6 because he said because the Lord he ain't giving us the comfort of this knowledge of this world. You know, this is the book of John 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 33. Yeah, matter of fact, let me jump up a little bit.
Yeah.
This John 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 30. It says, they said therefore unto him, what sign shewest thou then that we may see and believe thee what thou work? Our fathers did eat manna in the desert, and as it is written, he gave them bread from heaven to eat. Then Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, Moses gave you not the bread from heaven, but my Father giveth you the true bread from heaven. And that's basically talking about getting this knowledge, man. Yep. You know? Continuing on in verse 33, for the bread of the Most High is he which cometh down from heaven and giveth life unto the world. Yep. Then said they unto him, Lord, evermore give us this bread. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life, and he that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst. So we're not going to have nothing to worry about if we really have this truth, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because you said this truth is going to keep us safe, it's going to keep us straight, man. Yep. You know?
The Lord my shepherd, I shall not want.
Is it?
We ain't going to be the one in that. Because like bread is fuel, like carnal bread is fuel for your body, but this word is fuel for our spirit, man.
Yep.
What else do we want, man? We got the scriptures, man. We got the truth, man. What else, man? That's come on, man. Ain't nothing to top that. You know what I mean? You know? That's why I said your fathers ate bread in the wilderness. They are dead. But we got this and we still alive, man. We still alive, man. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You got something else?
Got something.
Let me finish this off. It says, it says, verse 48, then the angel said unto me, go thy way and tell my people what manner of things and how great wonders the Lord thy power thou hast seen. And that's what we do, man. We tell the Lord, we tell the people about what the Lord has shown us through the Spirit, man. Starting the apostles and elders, they deliver that message, and we was able to see it. Now we were conveying it to you people, man. You know what I mean? To the people, man. You know, and whoever hearkens, that's good, man. But who don't, they're gonna die, man. You know what I mean? You know, but you should want to be part of that number, man, because that's gonna be the only ones that's gonna be delivered in that day, man. You know? Matter of fact, let me get something real quick. Matthew 24. So like Matthew chapter 24 and 31. Matter of fact, I start at 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. See, and this is talking about they're going to be scarcely saved. And discretion and deliverance is going to go hand in hand, man. And this is after the time of tribulation, after the hour of temptation, when that mark of the beast is going to be established on the planet Earth for a certain amount of time. That's when the Lord is going to bring the discretion and the deliverance, man.
Yeah, get some real quick.
Yeah,
this Revelation 7:1. And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. In the wind that should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice unto the 4 angels, to whom was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads.
Hey, see, you see how bad that is. The discretion ain't come till the servants get sealed, man. That's the only ones, man. It's gonna be preserved, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? Hey, man, that's the mercy, man. Because those are the ones that are going to receive mercy. That's their prophet's reward, is deliverance, man.
Is it?
You know? Because after this, the prophets ain't going to have to prophesy no more after this, man. The prophets, after this, man, after America, the prophets ain't going to have to prophesy no more, man. This is going to be it, man. You know what I mean? So whatever the prophets say, go with it, man. Because those are the ones that's going to, those are the servants of the Lord, and those, And the one who cling on to them, they're gonna get delivered well. That's why I said they're gonna have the proper reward as well, man. You know what I mean? Why you think Enoch, he told him, Lord gonna come back, you know what I mean?
10,000 descendants.
He got delivered, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You got something else?
I'm looking
Okay. Yeah, this Matthew 24:30, and then shall the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. See the Lord and come back with a fleet of ships, man. Pretty much. You know what I mean? It says, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. See? Because that's those are the ones that's gonna get picked up, man. Like just like Noah in that ark. If you was in that ark, you was straight. But everybody else, they was done with. They was done for, and they suffered a horrible death, man. Yeah, I mean, and the people that's gonna be preserved on the planet Earth, you know, after the missiles hit, man, they're gonna be messed up, man. They'll ask for death, then to see that, man, to experience the UFO. They gonna experience the earth shaking, running to and fro, man. It's like it said, an earthquake like there was no other, man. Because when them missiles hit this place of America, man, you gonna know that this place fell, man. You gonna know that the so-called white man is out of power.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
I got something back here on that Noah's Ark. Because like you said, only person that's really gonna get that ark who really believe, man, who really work, man. This is the book of Genesis 7:1. It says, and the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteousness before me in this generation. And because this generation wicked, man.
Yep.
This ain't nothing but wicked niggas that we living amongst, man. You know, niggas love committing adultery. Niggas love being bundles of sticks, man. Like that nigga, what's that, Lil Nas? You know that nigga who was having a damn pink cowboy suit on? Ain't no way that nigga gonna get on the different way that nigga predestinated to be a part of the Oak Lake, man. That nigga done for damnation, man. He basically got a noose with his name on it, man. Yep. You know, because he ain't nothing but a bundle of sticks, and he push out that wicked vibration on this earth, man.
Yeah, then they got a pink missile weighing on.
Yeah, a pink missile weighing on.
It's gonna be different colors, man. They're gonna be different colors. Yeah, I mean, but it said Noah in his house, man.
Is it?
His house, man. You already know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. As for me and my house.
As for me and my house, we're gonna serve the Lord, man. That's it. And a house protects you from the elements, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, so that's the goal. Is hey, man, mercy, man, mercy, 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 man. And with that song,
Mark Step.
Yeah, mercy, 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 man. That was all about.
Marvin Gaye, something like that.
Yeah. Cause, hey, man, what else, man, can we ask for? Because the Lord, you want $1 million, He'll give you $1 million.
Yep.
But that's gonna trade in for mercy.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can get something else.
Yeah, can you get this Psalm 51 real quick?
You got it? Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, can
that whole chapter, man. I mean, but you get you.
You got something?
No, I ain't got nothing else. You know what I mean?
All right, cut this. Psalm 51. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Have mercy upon me, O power, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions." You know, and that goes back into what I put at the Genesis 73 earlier. Yep. Don't judge me in thine anger. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's having mercy, man. If the Lord don't judge you in His anger, man. Yep. You know, verse 2. It says.
Let's say something too.
That
King David acknowledged what he did too,
that's
man.
It.
That's why throughout the scriptures, you know, he said, "Oh Lord, deliver me," and this and that. Have mercy. Because guess what? We acknowledge what we done. We have done things that was worthy of death, man. And the only thing we can do is ask for mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing we can do. It ain't like we good now with the Lord. No, we gonna constantly, pray, to beg. We begging the Lord to have mercy. I beseech thee, Lord, to have mercy. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about, man. Lord, you know what I mean? But that's why we're doing this work now, to try to work it out, man. We still asking for mercy, man. You know, you got off.
Verse 2. Wash me thoroughly from my iniquity and cleanse me from my sin.
With that word.
The word. Yeah. It says, for I acknowledge my transgressions and my sin is ever before me. That's that Luke 15. You know, I acknowledge my offenses with riotous living. Yep. And he came and says that he acknowledged his offenses, man.
He came into himself and said, the fuck? You know what I mean? That's why we all hate the old man.
That's it.
we like, God damn, you know what I mean?
That's it.
You know?
The inner man is renewed day by day.
Yep, that's it.
Continuing on in verse 4, it says, against thee only have I sinned and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mayest be justified when thou speakest and be clear when thou judgest.
Yep.
So just going back to that judging not in thy anger, man, because the Lord, if he put you to death, it's rightfully so, man.
Yep,
that's why we beg, Lord, please don't kill me. Lord, please have mercy on me, man. Like yesterday, man.
Boy,
you know?
Boy.
Like yesterday, bro. You know, we got a flat time on the freeway and it just stopped me, curved, just went straight, man. And you couldn't do nothing but say, Barak Thea Washah, because that was the Lord having mercy on us, man. Because the Lord, he would have been justified. If anybody get put to death, the Lord justified. That's why I go to Job 4 and 7, who else perish being innocent, man. But for you to get saved from that death, you to get saved from, you get something from me? Just to rock 1 and like 14.
I know what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Lord, he looks good on us, man, because we really fear him. We really want mercy from him, man. Yep. We know where everything come from, man. Guess where it come from? It come from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, like I said, on that freeway, we were hitting like 60, and the tire blew, and the car skid back and forth. The car slid straight, man. And the roads, you know what I mean, just got to do rain, the roads wet. And it just slid straight. Man, we could say, Brock they outside.
And the Lord said, with no cars was coming in there, man.
Come on, man. That was the how about Shimei was shot, man.
That's it.
You know? Who else? This is Sirach 1 and 13. Matter of fact, I start at 12. The fear of the Lord make up a merry heart and give of joy and gladness and a long life.
That's it.
Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. So
you'll find favor in the day of your death, man. Yep. When you finish, you're like, somebody got angel wing, take him out. Like, hold on now. You know, he did look back over his credit history that he did. Hey, go ahead and extend to this day. But if he don't get right on this day, kill him, man.
Yep, it's
you know what I'm saying? It's certain days.
Yeah, on April the 24th, I want him dead by this.
That's it.
And on that day, Lord, look at that rap sheet again. Oh, okay. Well, you know what I mean?
He's still doing it, right?
Let's spend the 6 more months.
Let's see if he's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? But let me go back to this. Verse 5, behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. This is talking about this flesh, man. Yep. You know? Continuing, that's why Paul said, what I do, I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Romans the 7th chapter, verse 6, it says, behold, thou desirest truth in the inward part, that's the spirit, man. It says, in the hidden part, thou shalt make me know wisdom. Yep. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. And how we get purged, man? We get purged by going through this hell, and we also get washed by in these scriptures, man. Yep. It tells you that in Ephesians 5 again, Ephesians 5:26. Yeah, come. Because guess what, man? That's how he cleanses us. That's how we get a new mind, man. That's how you wash your mind from them nigger thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to commit adultery, but the scripture comes to your head. You do this, you're going to die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to smoke a blunt, Lord, put this in your head, nigga, you're going to die, nigga. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat a piece of pork, Lord, put the scripture in your head. If you do that, you're going to die, nigga. That's clean. That's making your mind clean, man. You know? You got it?
Yeah, this is Ephesians 5:26. It says that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word.
And that's how we get our mind clean, man, by the scripture. That's why we got to stay in the scriptures, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Continue on this. It says, make me to hear joy and gladness, that my bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins and blot out my transgressions. Let me get something for that real quick. It says, hide thy face from thy sins, man. This is the book of Psalms 32 and verse 1. It says, blessed is he whose transgressions is forgiven, whose sin is covered. And that's they being free from God. Revelation 14:5. You know? Continue on in verse 2. It says, blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no God. So even though we went off, even when I pass off, we went off, man. But guess what? He still look good on us, man. Why? Because we doing his work, man. We have this will of understanding, man. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be left without no God, man. Because you have a God, if you have a piece of stain on your shirt, the Lord, he's going to kick you out. He's going to, he's not a man. But we were hoping to be those guys who, with those white garments, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some?
No, you got it.
Alright, can you get this Revelation 14:5 real quick then? This is the book of Revelation 14. This is the book of Revelation 14, I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, then these are they which are not defiled with women, not defiled with this society, man. You know? Not having a defiled garment on. It says, for they are virgins, they are they which follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Messiah, unto the Lamb, the elect, man, being predestinated. Continue on to verse 5. It says, and in their mouth was found no gall, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Now that don't mean you would just do like any nigga shit on this earth, man. You know? You think you're probably go out there and do some nigga shit. That don't mean that, man. That mean that you pray that the Lord have mercy on you, man. You're gonna that's why I go back to acknowledge your offenses that Luke 15, man. That's a bad chapter to go into, man. Because they went out, but guess what? When they came back into the Father had welcomed him with open hands, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But let me continue on this. At verse 10.
Yeah, say something. They found no guile. I mean, what we teaching, man.
Mm-hmm.
What we teaching, man. That's what it's all about, man.
Is it?
And I said, what coming out of it, man. That's the foul of him, man. You know, this what we teach, what we bring forth. That's the no guile in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you got it.
Then say chase virgins, free from carnality.
Yep.
You know. Continuing on at verse 10, it says, create in me a clean heart, a clean mind, O power, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit away from me. And that's the point I had wanted to get to right there, verse 10, man, because that's what it's all about, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You want to have mercy. You don't want to lose this knowledge, man. You don't want to lose this understanding of the scriptures, man. Because that's what's going to keep us sane. That's what's going to keep us right in those days, man. You know what I'm saying? Without this, we're nothing, man.
Yep.
You know?
Straight up.
You got something?
Yeah, I got one more precept. I mean, I know you on the freer, so I can read for you out. You know what I mean? Whatever you want me to get. But this is Wisdom Solomon 11:23. But thou hast mercy upon all, but thou canst do all things. It winkest at the sins of men, because they should amend. And you go into that word wink means to ignore knowingly. You know what I mean? So you don't have to do no repercussions. So it said because they should amend, so because they should get right. Pretty much to amend means to get right, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we do slip, but it's not willingly. We ain't know niggas shit.
Yeah.
But we trying to get right, man.
That's it.
Because we know is this narrow road we on, man. One misstep and your ass dead, man.
That's it.
God said one step between me and death, man. That's true, man. Mm-hmm. You could take one step literally and you will die. Them chemtrails will kick in. You know what I mean? So all the mercy of how about Shema was shot, we still here today, man. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You know, hey, let you know the Lord wake you up the next day with the knowledge. That means you still got more work to do, man.
That's it.
You know, you got
yeah, kind of going back to get this Romans 7. I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, "For we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. Mm-hmm. For that which I do, I allow not, and for what I would, that do I not, and what I hate, that do I." And that's why we depend on Yahweh Shah to give us those new bodies, man, so we can really please Yahweh Shah. We already know that the foolishness of preaching that please him. But when we get in those new bodies, you're gonna be able to please the Creator, man. You know, amen, man. You're gonna be on point with everything you do, man. Cause why? You're gonna have that new covenant, man. You're gonna have laws in your inward parts, man. You know?
In fact,
you got
said that. Let me get one more scripture. This is Ezekiel 11:19. It says, "And I will give them one heart, and I will put a new spirit within you, and I will take the stony heart out of their flesh, and will give them a heart of flesh." See? It said that they may walk in my statutes and keep my ordinance and do them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power. See? You know what I mean? So it ain't like we got to go to the tablets of the scroll and say, well, this and that. No, man. It's going to be already within us, man. And the Lord, that's why it says, when the Sabians come, it said the Sabians going to come to you and change. It said, there is no other power but yours, man. The Lord is going to be showed out through us, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? Lord, He going to tell that that's my people right there. Just how we, you know what I mean, how we portray ourselves, man.
Is it?
You know what I mean? we gonna please Yahweh Shema Shai the day we get a new body, man. You know, that's why we're gonna be overtaken with blessings. It said that the blessings is gonna overwhelm. You're gonna be overwhelmed with blessings, man. You know what I mean? What you finna get?
Isaiah 2.
You gotta get that. We're gonna be overwhelmed with blessings, man. That's why I said the prophet ain't gonna have to prophesy no more. Because it's gonna be nothing but blessings that's gonna be coming, man.
That's it.
You know? You got that?
Yeah, this is the book of Isaiah 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. And it says, and it shall come it shall come to pass in the last days that the mouth of the Lord, it says that the mouth of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up into the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
So that's how we're going to be kings and priests, man. We're going to be kings and priests then. You know what I mean? So you got to take, yeah, king. You know you a king, but this nigga late on his power bill, man.
That's it.
You know what I mean? We ain't kings yet, man. Y'all say I got to get this boy first, man.
That's it.
We just hoping for mercy right now. That's it. Mercy, 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 man. You know what I mean? Then the goodies don't come after that.
Is it?
No, we get on the chariot and see the discretion. Then you can, you know what I mean?
Then you can think about that. You gotta get step one. You gotta get step one before you go to step 3, man.
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
That's it. So you got man.
That's it.
Yeah, so I can, man, Jehovah edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect to see word our truth and sincerity.
DTA, Abba.
That is it right now.